What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. So, when the truck was up at Liberty Toyota this past week, I asked them to appraise it so I could see where I stand and if all of those parts we put on the truck help or hurt. Stay tuned. Tuning into another Tundra Dude 34 fan feature. Today we are looking at Patrick's 2018 Toyota Tundra Platinum Crew Max. So far he has added the TRD dual exhaust, the 3-inch Pro Comp suspension lift, Pro Comp 7032 18-inch wheels, 275/70 R18 BFG KO2 tires, Line X bed liners, and he just put on some NFAB steps. Patrick, personally, I think it is a fantastic look, fantastic setup, and I'm really anxious to see what you do next. So please keep us in mind and send some pictures in the future. So before we get started, a big thank you to Liberty Toyota for taking a look at the Tundra and giving me some numbers just so I could see where I stand as far as my loan, as far as putting all the stuff on the truck. Did it help? Did it hurt? All that kind of thing. So in case you're new to the channel, or if you don't know at all, the Platinum Pro project, we took a 2017 Platinum Tundra and we added all the TRD Pro parts to it. Then we went ahead and put a supercharger on it. We put BFG KO2 tires. We put Ultra wheels, Phantom edition. So we did a lot of stuff to the truck. Now, that was kind of my big thing. There are 6,559 miles on the truck when they did the appraisal. So I really wanted to see what the truck would be worth. I've owned it for 10 months. So this was kind of that, initial shot the vehicle takes in the beginning when it drops in value and then you gain to kind of break even. So I wanted to see how close I would be. So the owner of the place shot me an email with how they did the appraisal. I will now read the email to you. Okay, so they utilize a car dealer tool called VA Auto, which allows them to access Kelley Blue Book, NADA, Galves, etc. for pricing. These online tools are not set up to add for aftermarket items like superchargers. Typically, those are customer preferences and polarizing. Either people want them or not. We typically do not add anything for these items, okay? Now, with that being said, the trade-in value of my Platinum Pro as it sits right now is $44,625, and it would retail for $47,075. Now, keep in mind right here that that's pretty much the appraisal of the Platinum itself. Now, me as a consumer, if a gentleman came out to me and said, okay, we're going to take your truck for $44,600, I'd be like, well, hold on. Because for me, nowadays especially, after the economy did its little thing in 2008, and it kind of just restarted all the loans and credits and all that stuff, curb appeal is a very big deal to car dealerships. So it's not like I'm trading in a bone stock Honda Civic or a Tundra SR. Like, we've done a lot of work to this. You sit this thing in front of the dealership, someone's going to buy it, especially because it has a supercharger, it has all the TRD Pro parts on it. It's definitely an eye catcher. So it's not going to be your everyday consumer kind of purchase, but someone will pay big dollars for it. But I'm also a realist and I understand, they got to make some money too. So my thing that I would do if it was me is I would push for a couple more $1,000. I would at least want to break even. So right now, with the numbers they gave me versus what I owe on the truck, I guess a few thousand upside down on the loan. If you don't know what that means, upside down means I owe more than it's worth as per this appraisal. So I would do the best I could to kind of get it up there a little bit, at least get it to break even on the loan. And then I would expect to see this truck on any lot for around $49,000 or $50,000. But you should know this. When you put stuff on your vehicle, it won't necessarily help the value. It's just the way it is. They're looking at what the vehicle is. They're looking at the condition of the vehicle, which said clean, so the truck was in good shape. They fixed the head dent, so 100% on that. But they're looking for what the truck's going to do and how long it's going to sit. There's a lot more tools involved nowadays than back in the day. They just want to sell you a car back in the day, but now obviously they need to know that what you're bringing them is going to bring back the value they expect. They don't want to bring in a used car and have it sit there forever. And it also depends on where you are. It depends on the market you're in. It depends the demand overall for the vehicle. When I traded my TRD Pro back in, my TRD Pro, I had it for a year and a half, and I broke even on it. No problem. Now that's not normal. It's because the TRD Pro is such a high demand truck. Now that truck went up to Galt Toyota and sold immediately. So honestly, the moral of this story is if you do a lot of work to your truck and you keep it in good condition and it's tasteful and not too customized to where it's going to turn people away, you can fight and do what you can to get yourself a couple more $1,000s or a little more value out of your vehicle. So 44,625, like I said, I would ask for a few thousand more to at least break even on the loan when getting into a new vehicle. I wouldn't want to carry anything over. But, and in closing, if you add stuff to your vehicle, don't expect that to add any value. Expect that as you spending money on parts for you, for your build, for whatever. Don't spend money for later when you're trading it in because, like I said, you probably won't get it back. But those are the numbers. That is what the Platinum Pro is worth now. I'm going to ask Liberty Toyota to do it again in like another year to see where we are in value, and then we will compare this video to that. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, comment below the video. We had the Platinum Pro appraised. What do you think? Twitter and Instagram at Tundra234, Tundra234@gmail.com. Have a good Sunday.